It's a SoCal Fire Wake Up. So now we know. We have really good solid history of the fact that we know fire will be on our landscapes. You can't get away from it. It's going to come. It's going to be there. But what we can change is the intensity. We can mitigate these fires. We can make them little small, 1-inch flames above the ground, and they're beautiful flames, and we encourage that. We're not afraid of it because we know it's there to do what it's supposed to do. That fire is there to protect us. We got to look at fire different. Fire can protect us and fire can destroy us. And if you ignore, you become in debt. You're a debtor. So that flame represents all your debt. It's a representation of your ignorance. That giant wall of flame, just call it ignorance. That's what's coming at us, ignorance. Look at it differently. If I lived down there, I know for sure I would have taken forest. Yeah, we didn't do anything in the forest. We didn't handle the slash. We didn't handle the fuels. We didn't do any prescribed burning. We did no thinning. We did none of this. We just sat here, went to the beach, had parties, and lived in luxury and enjoyed the good life. Well, now it's time to reflect. Now it's time to be like, you know what? The way I used to live, this was the outcome. So I don't want this to happen again. What can we do? Because if you guys are going to rebuild, I know some of you will. Like 1991, the San Francisco fire, all those people rebuild. They had some nonprofits form up, some grassroots effort to assist insurance and getting the money to rebuild. But they built it the exact same. It's spitting image the same exact as it used to be. So that place is going to burn eventually, someday. We don't know when. But you won't get insurance because why would an insurance company take that risk? I do not blame the insurance companies at all. I blame the people who live there who have failed to make the insurance companies feel comfortable enough to assure you. And then we have like these rate locking where they can't increase the rates even though the risk is going up. Like as a business owner, as someone who I would, if I was an insurance company, I'd be like, all right, we're out of here. And then you guys look, and then the insurance companies are the bad guys? No. The insurance companies don't live there. They're just guaranteeing your risk. That if the risk's here, we will cover you, so live here. But guess what? That's ending. Insurance companies aren't going to do this anymore. They're not billionaire dollar companies. Maybe some of them are, but a lot of them have to keep making money every year so they can keep offering this service to you. And if $10 billion of houses burn up in like 20 acres... that would wreck an insurance company. So don't blame them. You live there. It's your responsibility. It's your ecosystem. California Public Resource Code Division 13 even states that it's every citizen's responsibility to create a intellectually pleasing environment. So if you're sitting there on your butt, you have not done any ecological action to safeguard your communities that you live in, then this is the outcome. And you have no one else to blame but yourself. I do have compassion for you. I want to help you. I want to make sure you guys are safe. Going ahead, I know the damage is done, but now we must reflect. We must ask the hard questions. We must let others in who are experts, who are not in your specific circles of friends. You must let those on the outside who are watching you guys literally shaking our heads like, y'all didn't have to go through this. Y'all could have prevented this. Y'all could have done something about this. Think about it. There's even a company called Fire and Flood. You guys live right near an ocean. You could have set up these systems to protect the general area of these high wealthy villages or these communities. You could have set up perimeters. You could have done so much. And I'm sure there's people in those areas who were thinking this way. And they're like, oh my God. They're probably just thinking, someday it's going to happen. And they probably were okay with it. They're like, yeah, I'm ready for when this does happen. So those people were probably prepared. And all the people who just live their lives like zombies without even, looking at a map, seeing where they are, or looking at any GIS information or any type of CAL FIRE maps, like they spend millions of dollars to map this information out to create the awareness. And the information just isn't permeated somehow. Like it's this lack. It's this, like I say, it's all ignorance. It's all ignorance. And I don't know why my shift, how I became so environmentally aware, it happened at a young age for me. And I really see that we can become masters of our environment if we just took the time Like, none of this shit should ever happen. And in my mind, if 1,000 people like me were in the offices who were in charge of public works, none of this shit would happen. But it brings in so much money, so much FEMA money, so much disaster funds. So it's kind of like, well, if it happens, we're covered. So let's just let it happen, and we'll just rebuild and build new structures and have all fancy new stuff. Like, is that not an incentive too? So we're creating all these weird incentives to not actually take care of the problem. It's more this whole ideology of treating symptoms rather than the cure. And this is psychologically insane. And I really hope that someone who's maybe watches this channel says, you know what, this guy, he speaks some good shit. Like, maybe we got to start getting that influence out there. I make videos all the time. YouTube isn't going to help get the information out, but you'll learn about Beast Boy or whatever, or Mr. Beast, or all these other YouTubers who watch games and like live in fake realities. Like, did any of those gamers ever save your ass? Did they ever give you information that would help you in your daily life, make your life better? Have any of those people ever done anything for you like that? Were they there for you in your time of need? Why are you guys giving energy to these fake realities? We live in a reality. It's called Earth. Come join us. Get off the computer. Get off your social media. Start living in reality. It's way cooler. This RPG, you can call, if this is what it takes for gamers to get out of this, consider Earth an RPG. And what is your level? Because you ain't gaining any XP sitting on a computer playing a fake reality. So gain some real XP in this reality and upgrade yourself. Become strong in the mind. I've always had a strong mind. Since I was shit. You know, I asked God to kill me when I was like 10 because I saw the world. And I'm like, yo, this place is F-U-B-A-R, FUBAR. Fucked up beyond all recognition. Fucked up beyond all repair. And I asked God, just kill me. Get me out of here. I don't want to climb Mount Everest with these humans. These hurdles are insane, God. But here I am. And I'm doing the mission. I'm not going to let down because humanity does need help. And as much as it hurts me to be ignored, I'm not being ignored like I used to be. There's actually a lot of momentum gaining in this county. I'm seeing the atmosphere shift exponentially. Like, literally, it's insane when you're on these paths and you're doing something good for the earth. She'll look out for you. And you won't have your house burned down because you'll never be in that position because you know. So that's how that protects you. Knowledge and then action. Knowledge, divine feminine. Action, masculinity. Use them. I highly suggest it. And like I said, I want to help. It's crazy. It's not that I want money. It's not money. It just takes money to do things. That's the only reason why I need this fucking money. Like, I'm doing things without money. I've done a lot of things. I've done almost 40 seminars by myself. I think probably like 10% of that was funded. The rest of it was all me, my heart, and my crew, our crew, the crew, people who decided that this is important. So this is what it takes. It takes a bunch of us come together with the same ideologies, right? Like, support, likes, and we grow something that's good for the earth. And I just don't know what it's going to take. We need more fires. We need more disasters. We need more of this. So this will keep happening until everyone fucking understands. So I will suffer with you because I am suffering with you. So your suffering is also my suffering. So stop suffering. Wake up. I feel it. I'm tied to tethers of all the souls on the planet, and I can feel everyone crying out. And I don't understand this suffering. You know, it's the bardo, you know, it's the living death. So, but it doesn't have to always be that way. There can be some good things, and we can live in peace. That's it. We don't need no wars. We have abundance here. It's in the Bible, John, whatever. I came here to give abundance. Like, am I not speaking the Christ message? I'm offering abundance. I make biochar. I make fertilizers out of nothing. I can grow food anywhere. Is that not abundance? So where do you think this message is coming from? So ignore it. Ignore it. And it says what does it say? Because you ignored the word, you will be ignored too. That's, what is that? Hosea? It's all allegory. It's all here. So if you're looking for God, just fucking look in a mirror.